All right. Welcome in, everybody. The American and Leeds podcast. My name is Alex Simon. Welcome in, everybody. Late night stream. I don't know. I felt like I needed to come in between the matches over the weekend and on Tuesday, which is right now, it's match day for you all in England. It will be match day for us here in America in an hour and 35 minutes. And I don't really know what to say. This is not, you know, I don't know what to say. Um, there's been a lot of toxicity around LUFC's social media, LUFC, Twitter, YouTube. I don't have a lot of faith in the team. I think that we are probably down. Why do I say that? No, we're not in the relegation spots right now. But if you look at the mentality of a team, we just aren't showing it. We're not a team. We're just a group of individuals, and we're still reeling from an equalizer 2 weeks ago or 2 matches ago against Crystal Palace. So it's very weak. It's very soft, and I just don't know where to begin. I don't know where to see any kind of belief that this team can actually get out of this fight. I think, you know, if I were to look in my crystal ball, there was somebody that I used to know that always said my crystal ball is broken. But if I if I were to look in the crystal ball, I would say that we lose tomorrow 3-0, 2 goals by Harvey Barnes, uh, who will put either Rasmus or Alien on toast, and Vardy gets one because he's due. And this, they're giving out free scarves tomorrow night. They're going to create, or tonight, they're going to create a cup-like atmosphere. And I think our fans are ready for it, but I just don't think these players are ready for it. So they'll probably feel if they win this game that they're out of the scrap. And there's some championship players on that team. There's some really good quality in that side. Yes, they concede goals. There's something absurd that they haven't kept a clean sheet since the World Cup. They're the only team in the top 6 sides in your top 5 European leagues that have not kept a clean sheet. Well, welcome welcome to Leeds. We concede 2 goals a game. Do I believe that we're going to score 3? No. I just don't. I don't see it. I don't see it in this team. So I think that we lose. I think Javi's going to lose his job before the end of the season. I think it will go back to Scubala because we don't have good recruiting. If you think that I'm negative, I don't know what to say. I'm just trying to be honest with you. I think probably Scubala gets it back. I think they win one more game, and that's it. I think we finished on 19 at 19th, and I hope they prove me wrong. But they have not given me anything in the past 3 games to make me think that this team is ready for the scrap, for where we're at. And we've been here all year, but where before I think we had 2, you could really date it back to Phillips and Rafinha. Those 2 players, when healthy, I know Phillips is not. I mean, he's in Man City, but those players make almost any roster in the world. We don't have players like that. Willie Nanto's 19. He should be starting. He's not. And then who else? Maybe Tyler Adams could make some sides, but he's not playing. So McKinney is gash. He's been gash, and I'm ashamed to I don't know, ashamed to think that he was a good transfer. That's his shift down in London was really, really disappointing. So on top of this, I think you've got some more bad news coming. I'll share the screen. This was from Connor McGilligan, fellow YouTuber. Leeds skipper Liam Cooper and Max Wilber are doubtful for Tuesday night's crucial game in the Premier League against Leicester. Cooper and Wilber are both set to return to the starting line. Are both returned to the starting lineup Saturday against Fulham, but it's understood neither player was able to train on Monday. So this is a rumor, but I mean, not good. Yeah, not good. Those are two leaders in a team that needs. They obviously clearly need leaders to function on the pitch. Can we smuggle Willie onto the pitch in a Rasmus-shaped plaster cast? I'd like to see it. I don't know how you don't start Willie. I rewatched the Fulham game because there was a shout by a fellow YouTuber saying that he was not tracking back, which is a big no-no in Javi's system. He looked like he was doing okay tracking back. There was a lot of time wasting. He was in the last 20 minutes of the match. This is who I put out. There we are. This is what I would put out. You could make, I mean, so the whole entire team, we've just been drilled for 3 games in a row. So, I mean, you could make shouts for everybody getting out, getting in, etc. Forshaw's, I mean, he literally looks like Santa Claus. He's got maybe he's down to a few hairs being not gray. He needs to be, I like the guy. He's just clearly, I mean, people go gray at different ages. I'm not going to knock it, but at the same time, he's an old man and he's always in the physio room, whatever. There's arguments for all these guys to be dropped or other people going in. I don't care. This is what I would do. I think the midfield is non-existent, so I do think you need to have Vober in the midfield if he's healthy. McKinney gets dropped for me. Forshaw comes in. I go with a 4-3-3. Again, conceding 2 goals a game in a relegation scrap is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. We have to stop. No, we can't concede any more goals. I'm trying not to cuss because I guess it's a big no-no on YouTube now. But we can't do it. You can't just be resigned to concede 2 goals a game. So man up, fight for the badge, fight for each other, and don't allow another goal to be conceded. You're at home. You're in a scrap. You're going down. You're going down. Defend. I'm tired. I tell you what, and if an embarrassing goal goes in tomorrow, it's going to get, unfortunately, toxic at Ellen Road. I don't want to see it. No one wants to see it, but defend. Defend like your life depends on it, because quite honestly, it does. Your money, you think you got relegation clauses to get out. You're leaving money on the table. If you stay up, you'll be better. It'll be better for your career. So you want to be on the beach. We were the team against Fulham that was on the beach. Shocking. Anyways, Vober, Raka, Forshaw for me in the midfield because, again, the midfield's non-existent. Cooper gets the armband. He partners with Koch because what else you got right now? He's got to stay in. Ailing, the least of the really poor fullbacks there. Firpo comes in. Hopefully he doesn't make a bonehead decision. I do drop Meslier. Look, if you want to put Meslier in, I'm not going to fight you over it. I just think there might be a confidence issue. I don't think the second goal was his fault, but certainly the first one was bad. Bamford, again, Gier said in a stream that his hold-up play is a myth. I don't know. He seems the ball sticks to him a little bit more than Rodrigo. Nanto, for me, has to play. Nanto has to play. This is criminal not playing him. Javi, what do you want for your career? Do you want to go back to I was going to say the Syrian league, but it's I don't know. You want to be managing in Europe again? Play Willy Nanto. Play him. It's ridiculous. Play Sinistera. I would almost go with kids up front. If you want to play Ruter, play Ruter up front. There's no good answers. I mean, you want to play with a back three, morph into a back five with wing backs and all this stuff. Jack Harrison as a wing back. Go fine. I don't care. I honestly these guys. I'm so disappointed in the squad, in the board. I'm probably least disappointed in Javi, but he's getting to be there. Who are you? Who are you as a person? This is look in the mirror. Screw everything else. Who are you as a man, as a person trying to keep a team up? Fight for yourself, for your family, for your reputations. Someone needs to get a hold of that locker room. Javi has game plans. They work. We switch off. We can't do that anymore. Take ownership over each other. Communicate. That's who I'd go with. But do I think we'll win? No. I think we're probably going to lose tomorrow. And I think it could get really toxic. At least go down all guns blazing, Simon. Absolutely. Yeah, it's time to go balls to the wall. Right? I mean, Javi tried to open it up a few times, but I think for whatever reason, Crystal Palace just changed us. It completely changed us. He was playing in an open, attacking, kind of beautiful game. We capitulated towards the end of the first half, conceded, and then the right hand didn't know what the left hand was doing. Ship 6, and I think he said, okay, I got to close up shop. In comes Liverpool. We try to close up shop. We concede 2. He gives them the keys to the kingdom. He says, you know what? We're going to go for it. They come out in the second half. We get a goal back because we're pressing. We're energetic. We then proceed to ship 5 goals unanswered. So I think he went into Fulham going, you know what? We got to close up shop. But I don't know what the answers are now. I just think that this team needs to a man, come together and put in a performance. If you don't, you're down in the story. And again, I said this in a live stream. I've said this other places, but Leeds United is bigger than one individual. It's bigger than Rod Rosani. It's bigger than Orta. It's bigger than all the little fan channels, the Premier League. It's bigger. It's the fans that make it. We will go again no matter what happens. The sun will come up in the morning and we will rise. Feels like our best chance of staying up is to just encounter opposition who are even more lax and boneheaded than us. Wolves away, Forest at home. Yeah. Forest was good. I don't think it was, there were still opportunities. We conceded 2 against Wolves. There were some boneheaded moments in that particular match as well. We were clinical on the day. We came back against Brighton. That was a well-worked point. I just think something happened against Crystal Palace. This team, for whatever reason, is not playing for each other. They're not playing under the ideas of Javi. I think Javi's had game plans, and I think the team has switched off. There's been players that just, and I don't know if that's in them because Marcelo's out of the, it's been going on for, unfortunately, over a year now. And you want to blame the board, we can blame the board. I don't know. Put together a plan, execute the freaking plan for 90 minutes. Don't switch off. Don't let Harvey Barnes score. Don't let Harvey Barnes score. Don't let Jamie Vardy, who I don't know if will start, will probably make an appearance at some point in this game. They're going to be well up for it. I mean, don't make it easy. Don't make it easy on them. Put in players that fight for the badge. It stinks that we're going to these guys that that are older, have a lot of miles on them, but Forshaw, get him in here. He showed better than McKinney in the minutes that he played. Get him in. Alien, get him in. I don't care. It's time to set egos aside. And you know what, Willie? I know it sucks. You're coming in late, but if for whatever reason the manager doesn't, wants to put you in the 75th minute, make the best of it. I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying that this locker room's gotten toxic. It's palpable. And so, if you don't, you all go down. You all get sacked. Javi, you'll be gone. You'll be gone. They'll give it back to Scoobs. Scoobs will get maybe a result, and I think we finish on 19th. That's where I think we're headed. So I think we get one more miracle. We pull a win, maybe against West Ham in May, and that's pretty much it. Maybe we draw against Tottenham. I think we get 4 points the rest of the year max. I think we're 19th or maybe 18th, and we're down. Any team that wants it, any team that actually wants it, because we're not men, we're just a bunch of little boys. Do you think McKinney has come in for an unfair criticism deal because of his he's not in his ideal position? Simon, yeah, but I think it's a jump in leagues. I think it's I think he does probably want to get forward more, but who cares? I think he probably does want to play more forward. I think he wants to score goals, but at the same time, you're professional, you're getting paid thousands of dollars a week. It's not going to be perfect. I know you were sold a raw deal. You're on a loan. You have the least amount to lose out of all these guys. So, is it unfair? No. It's what it is. I is there criticism that's unfair? I just don't know. I don't think there is such a thing as unfair criticism. If people want to criticize a player. If he can shut people up by performing, by putting in good work, a la Forrest, a la probably a couple of the scum games. Like, you put in a good performance, people will shut up. Shut people up. And the other thing is, he's got money on the line. He's not going to get this money, this transfer money from Leeds, like this $30 million. He'll go back to Juve. He's not going to get another $30 million bid for him. No other team will pay that. Like, they just saw him in the Premier League go, ooh, ouch. Yeah. We'll give you 15. Some German legal team will probably give Juve 15, 20 max. So he needs to put in a performance. He's going to leave money on his table for him and his family. So that's where I'm at. Look, tomorrow I will be. I'm just, for my mental health, for your mental health. Don't get wrapped too much up in this game. Get out, go for a walk. I'm going to be spending the day with my son. And if I catch the game, I catch the game. It's on at 3:00 in the afternoon here. I've got stuff to do. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to be taking in the moments of my life, and Leeds come on at 3. I have no expectations. I don't have any expectations. I hope they stay up. I hope they put in a good shift. My prediction right now is 3-0 Leicester. I hope they prove me wrong. I don't know where a goal would come from right now. It would probably come from Willie or Cine. They didn't play. They didn't start. Barnes is healthy, and I think Vardy will come off the bench, and I think he'll score. And this is like the last hurrah for Jamie Vardy too. I doubt he'll be in Leicester. The man did he come up from League One? I know he was in the Championship, and he's seen it all with Leicester. Literally won a Premier League title. And there's some good players. There's some good attacking players on there. Where can we make them suffer, Javi? Can we make them suffer on the wings? If that's the case, play your best attacking wingers. Don't play your best on-ball defensive players like Brendan Aronson and Harrison. Don't feel like you have to go in with those guys. We need a miracle. If there's such thing as football gods, it's time to start praying, my brothers and sisters. All right, marching on together. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. We go again in a few hours. Bye-bye, everybody. I think they might surprise us 1-0. I hope you're right. Thanks, Renee. Thanks, Simon. Thanks, HM. Thank you. I hope Rutter gets a chance to actually play tomorrow. I'd love to see him. Yeah, I'd love to see him get a start. I'm kind of getting to that point as well. Bye-bye, everybody.